Good morning, children. In the previous video, we have discussed about the connective tissue, that is the blood, and what are the characteristic features of the connective tissue and functions of the connective tissue, types of the connective tissue we have discussed. In that one, blood is a fluid connective tissue we discussed already. Now the rest of the connective tissues are there. They are skeletal connective tissue, fibrous connective tissue. Skeletal connective tissues, that bone, cartilage will come under skeletal connective tissue. And fibrous connective tissues, areolar tissue will come, ligament, tendon, all these will come. And one more is the adipose tissue. Totally 6 connective tissues are there. Now whatever left over, totally 7 connective tissues, blood over. Now cartilage, bone, ligament, tendon, adipose tissue, areolar tissue. These are the types of the tissues we are discussing in this video. Now coming to the bone, we know that bone is the hard substance in our body made up of calcium and phosphate. Now you see, this is the structure of the bone cell. Bone cells are like this, and this is the matrix. Bone is having hard matrix. That hard matrix is made up of calcium carbonate and calcium phosphate. What is that? Calcium carbonate and calcium phosphate. The matrix of the bone is hard and the cells are embedded in the matrix. It is dense actually. This is called as the dense connective tissue also. And the bone cells are called as the osteocytes. What are the bone cells called? Osteocytes. And bone protein is called as ossin. What is the protein? OSSEIN. This is the bone protein. See here, bone is a hard substance made up of calcium and phosphorus, and the matrix of the bone made up of calcium carbonate and calcium phosphate. It is a hard matrix, and the cells are embedded in the matrix. The cells are embedded in the matrix. They are having, in each and every cell, they are having a canal-like structure called Haversian canal. And the bone cells are called as the osteocytes, and the protein present here is called ossin. Followed? And these are actually present around the, wherever bone cells are there. We know that in human body we are having 206 bones. 206 bones throughout our body, and this bone gives support. It is a framework of the body, gives a shape, support and strength of the body. So what is a bone? Bone is a connective tissue. Normally we are thinking that tissue means different a group of cells should be there. But bone, even though it is hard, it is a connective tissue and it gives a framework of the body. We have the skeleton. So skeleton, skull, all these are made up of the bones. 206 bones we are having in the body, and these bones are internally connected. These bones are again internally connected. Again connective tissue. So about the bone, bone cells are called osteocytes. And the matrix is hard, made up of calcium carbonate and calcium phosphate. And here, if you see the bone, it will have blood vessels and nerve fibers. And each cell is having Haversian canal. Bone protein is called ossin. See, normally we are listening this osteoporosis. That means when the bones are brittle and they will break easily. After a particular age, due to the hormonal deficiency, the bones will lose their strength. Then easily they can break, and pains in the joints, osteoporosis, that is because the osteocytes are very weak in that condition. Brittle, they will break it. And the long bones are there, small bones are there. The bone cavity is filled with the bone marrow. Long bone cavity filled with what? Bone marrow. From where that RBC are produced? RBC are produced from the bone marrow. This is about the bone, a skeletal connective tissue. Next one, Similar kind of one more tissue is called as cartilage. So what is the main difference between the bone and the cartilage? If you see tip of the ear, tip of the nose and joints of the bones, they will be having some soft bones called cartilage. Even inside the body, we are having a trachea, that is the windpipe. Windpipe, that also made up of cartilaginous rings. So cartilage is present. Even some of the animals, skeletons also made up of cartilage, soft bone. Cartilage is soft bone, flexible, not hard like the bone. It is flexible. Hardly, that means what? The matrix do not contain calcium and phosphate. It is not hard like bone and flexible, present at the tip of the nose, ear, trachea, etc. and end of the bones where they are joining, there also soft tissue will be there. Even shark-like fishes are having cartilaginous skeleton in their body. The newborn babies, their bones are very soft. Whenever they are growing, then they are becoming hard bones. Now here, this cartilage is having white fibers and matrix is present here. Cartilage cells are called chondrocytes. Bone cells are called osteocytes and cartilage cells are called cardiocytes. Bone is the hard substance and here this is the soft bone and it can be flexible. Bone cannot be flexible. Hard, rigid, gives shape, support to the internal organs and structure. And here the protein, the cartilaginous protein is called chondrin. Here the protein is called as ossin and the protein in the cartilage connective tissue is called ossin. So cartilage cells are chondrocytes and it is not having that much hard matrix and the protein is called as the chondrin. It is having white fibers and flexible in nature. These two are coming under skeletal connective tissue and you can make the T table and write the differences between the bone and the cartilage easily. Some 5-6 differences you can frame. Now next one you see, now we are discussing about the bones. How many bones are there in the human body? There are 206 bones are present in the body. Now what happens? All these bones are not spread inside the body differently. They are internally connected. The bones are also giving a structure, framework. They are connected internally. So connection of the bone to bone, connection of bone to bone is called as ligament. Ligament is a connective tissue. Ligament, bone to bone connection is called ligament. From one bone to another bone and it is elastic in nature. It is what? Elastic in nature. Elastic in nature but it is not having considerable strength it is having. Strong but considerable strength. Elastic in nature, ligament. Connection between the bone to bone, the ligament fibers are there. They are connecting each and every bone of our body. Again, bone to muscles. The connection is bone to muscles. That connection is called as the tendon. See, the bones are internally connected to muscles. See, the bones along with the muscular movement only we are able to do the work. So, bones connected to muscle by tendon. Tendon is not elastic in nature. These are non-elastic in nature. Okay, somewhat little flexible and small strength. They are having strength, more strength compared with the ligament, but they are not flexible and not elastic in nature. Tendons are the connective tissues which are connecting the bones to muscles. Ligaments are connecting bone to bone and ligaments are, we can stretch it. Stretchable, that means mostly elastic in nature and strong. And here bone to muscle, the connective tissue is tendon. It is not flexible but strong enough and non-elastic in nature. So the muscles along with the bones can make us to do the work easily because at the joints these fibers are there to make the bones to move. These are the two connective tissues, that is the ligament and tendon. Now coming to areolar connective tissue. This is areolar connective tissue. So in the beginning we discussed the functions of the connective tissue. What they are doing? Keep the internal organs in their place, supporting, bonding and filling. Normally areolar connective tissue, the main work is fills the space between the internal organs. Between organ to organ, internal organs, it will fill the space. Normally it is present everywhere in the body around the organs, and it is having elastic fibers and collagen fibers. The fibers are elastic fibers and collagen fibers. Followed, and here it is a filler material. Actually this tissue is a filler, means binding the two organs, connecting and keeping the organs in their original place. We discussed that even our body is tilting right to left, upright, whatever it may be, the organs are not moving from their original place. So it fills the space between the internal organs, these cells. Fibers are elastic fibers and collagen fibers. Very, very important areolar tissue. Next one is adipose. This is called as the fat storage tissue. This is called as what? Fat storage tissue. Mostly present under the skin. Present under the skin. Which one? Adipose tissue. Adipose. See here, the cells in the areolar tissue. Cells in the bone are osteocytes. Cells in the cartilage are chondrocytes. Cells in the areolar tissue are fibroblasts, and cells in the adipose tissue are adipocytes. These are areolar tissue cells are fibroblasts, fiber they are having, and adipose tissue contains adipocytes. They are the cells that are present under the skin, around the kidneys, and in the nerve cells, blood cells, around some internal organs it is present. So the main function is storage of the fat globules. Storage of the fat globules, and it has collagen fibers. The adipose tissue is having cells called adipocytes. The cells are called as adipocytes, and also collagen fibers. They are having collagen fibers. Another main function is it is working like a insulator. So insulator, that means the under the skin the fat is deposited and it works like the insulator. It does not allow the body temperature to move out. Body temperature to move out. It is working like the insulator. Which one? Fat tissue. That is the adipose tissue. So areolar tissue and adipose connective tissue. Adipose connective tissue is fat storage tissue. Inside the cell, the fat globules are stored. It is present around the kidneys and in the around the internal organs, below the skin, so that the main it is having adipocytes and collagen fibers. Its function, it works like the stores the fat globules. The excess fat will be stored, and one more main function is working like the insulator. This is about the fat storing tissue called adipose tissue. So totally what we are learning in this video, that is bone, cartilage, ligament, tendon, areolar connective tissue, adipose connective tissue. These are the 6 types of connective tissue. Where are they located in our body? Means between the bone and bone, the connective tissue is ligament. Where are they located in our body and what are their functions? The main points you have to note it: types of the connective tissue, location in our body, and what are their functions in our body. So finally, connective tissue is very, very important for the organism. For example, you want to construct a wall or a small room, whatever it may be, your piling the bricks one on another, and okay, 4 walls are there. Can you keep them like that? Simply for small wind speed and rain, all the bricks are collapsing because there is no cementing material. Only you are piling, cell by cell you are piling, but there is no connective material. That connective material is cement to make the wall. Here, the body organs, the bones, internal organs, all will be binded together to give a structure, shape, and keeping them in their own place. We need the connective tissue. Just like the cement, our connective tissue in the body also makes us connecting the internal organs and keeping them in their proper places. Thank you.